On behalf of the beautiful bride and groom, I would like to thank everyone for making the trip out here for this special day. Especially those guests who've traveled far and wide. Today we have guests from all over, including Texas, Colorado, North Carolina, St. Kitts, Illinois, Florida. Brittni and Nick, thank you and welcome you. This afternoon, Brittni and Nick will exchange sacred vows to one another. They will promise their undying love, loyalty, and devotion to one another. Nick and Brittni have bestowed this great honor upon us by inviting everyone here to take part in this joyous occasion, for it is certainly a day they will never forget. A lot of you might be wondering two things. Number one, why'd they pick me? And number two, why'd they choose Montauk? Well, this town has played a big role in their relationship. It is their favorite place to vacation, and for them, it is a home away from home. For those who have never traveled this far east, Montauk is known for many things. For example, its eroding beaches, its high tick population, their brewery, deep sea fishing, and of course, its lighthouse. But after today, those will all be taking a back seat. For this afternoon, history will be made. My friend of 25 years finally gets to marry the woman of his dreams. For those who don't know me, my name is Steven, and I am your wedding officiant for this afternoon. I first met Nick back in elementary school, where we were in the same speech class together. He couldn't pronounce his R's, and I couldn't pronounce my S's, but Nick and I couldn't care less. All we cared about was bowling. That's because if we finished our work early, we got to bowl in the classroom as a reward. That's the photographer. So we got the bowl right there in the classroom as a reward. So, like any honest third graders would do, we switched our worksheets and began impersonating one another. In no time, Nicholas Rocco Papalizio could pronounce his R's, and Stephen Diaz could finally say the word scissors. Decades later, we still can't speak proper English, but we're pretty good bowlers. Being in Nick's life for as long as I have, you get front row seat to some of the greatest moments in his life. For example, the moment he found out how structurally sound for sale signs were. You get to see him go through his trendy fashion phases, and of course, you get to see him try to combine golf with MMA. I've seen many things, but nothing has been more impactful than the night he met Brittni. The location was a bar in Florida named the Irishman. They met by chance through a friend. Nick, being enamored and somewhat speechless by her beauty, his first words to Brittni went something like this. "Hi, I'm Nick. I work for Michael Kors and I just love your flats." Brittni was awestruck. She knew her prayers had finally been answered. She finally had her new best friend. Someone to go shopping with and someone to get their nails done. They could get their nails done together. It wasn't long into the conversation when Nick offered Brittni a job, and the two started working together, and that's where I first met Brittni. Nick hadn't stopped talking about her since they met. He would tell me about her beautiful eyes, her gorgeous smile, and her amazing personality. Brittni was special to Nick. He would occasionally invite me to dinners and drinks just to see what I thought of her. I can tell you it only took me one night to realize why Brittni was so special to him. That's because Brittni and I liked a lot of the same things. For example, we both love anything to do with aliens and conspiracy theories. We both loved and hated the same restaurants. But most importantly, we disagreed with Nick on everything. It was becoming clear that Brittni and I had more in common than Nick and her did. They tell you to marry your best friend, and today Nick is. Just the female version. Brittni has become like a sister to me over the years, and today I stand here marrying not one, but two best friends. From the Nutty Irishman to Forest Hills, they moved in together. But they would soon find out that living and working with a significant other can be challenging. Early on, the future was uncertain to the young relationship or young couple. But things changed when Nick took a chance and switched careers. Suddenly, their relationship was stronger than concrete. Working separately and not being able to see each other as much as they would like brought forth a realization. If they couldn't spend every second together, they could at least spend the rest of their lives together. Britt, I can remember when Nick told me he was going to propose. He said he's never been more certain of anything in his life. He picked out a ring on Tuesday and proposed 4 days later. I've never seen him so committed and excited than on that night he proposed in Bryant Park. I can promise he will bring that same enthusiasm and certainty into this marriage. Nick. It was one night in the city when Brittni decided to confess her true feelings for you. She told me how she was the happiest just being next to you, and that there's not one thing she doesn't love about you, and that she would do anything for you. I can assure you she is ready to tackle anything that life throws at you two. Having said all that, she's still not sure what she wants for dinner, but she promises to work on it. Marriage is built on trust and transparency, having faith and never giving up. It's understanding that some days are diamonds and some days are rocks. By standing here today, you have acknowledged and accepted the flaws of one another. You are willing to change and grow as individuals for the sake of your relationship. Love. The word love by itself is just that, a word. Love needs to be fulfilled to have meaning. Love is the reason we do anything. Love encourages us, it inspires us, and it drives us to Montauk. Love forgives us and it frees us. Love is out of necessity and it requires responsibility. Love is looking the other way when Brittni eats something with gluten in it. And love is supporting Nick through another tough, long Jets season. You guys ready? You guys ready for this? You, Brittni, take Nick to be your husband. Do you promise to be faithful and loyal to him, to respect, cherish, and honor him, through sickness and in health, through coffee days and whiskey nights, for as long as you both shall live? Do you, Nick, take Brittni to be your wife? Do you promise to be faithful and loyal to her, to respect, cherish, and honor her, through sickness and in health, through coffee days and whiskey nights, for as long as you both shall live? Do you two believe that in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make? Don't be laughing. We're up to the rings, We're trying to get ready. Once these rings are placed on your fingers, they will forever be magnetically charged. That's because the love you have for one another runs through your bodies like electricity, making these rings forever attracted to one another. I think we go first. So let's place it. As you place this ring on Nick's finger, please repeat after me. With this ring, I pledge my love and faithfulness to you. For today, tomorrow, and always. I place this ring on Brittni's finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I pledge my love and faithfulness to you. For today, tomorrow, and always. May these rings serve as a visual reminder of the sacred commitment and unbreakable bond made here today. I will leave you with this. When life gets rough and the waves come crashing down, it may feel like you're lost at sea. But don't panic, for you have me. I am your lighthouse. Follow my beam. I will steal you clear of harm and right back into my loving arms. Nick and Britt, I want to remind you to laugh, remember to love, and remember to be each other's lighthouses. Stand your ground, stand tall, and always have each other's backs, no matter what storm comes knocking at your door. Here. I like that. So, by the power vested in me by the state of New York, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.